PMacMovies back. Now, head nod. PMacMovies back. Did I get it that time, guys? Okay, let's continue. PMacMovies back with a massive haul video for you guys today. I didn't do one last week. I kind of like started to, and I was like, I just don't feel like it. What's kind of frustrating lately is, and I know everybody's having this issue, is packages are moving so slowly. So I was like expecting to have certain packages to be able to show off last week. But it just didn't happen, and I was disappointed. No, I just didn't really end up having enough to show off. But I'll make up for it this week. We got stacks. We got a whole stack of Goodwill. Holy shit. Target had a really good deal where you could combine some discounts. MVD Rewind, the Black Friday stuff, or around Thanksgiving there, they had a sale. Which a bunch of them are still actually around the same price on Amazon. I think at least one of them's cheaper. So we'll take a look at that. I got some Zavvi stuff, which those ones are taking a really long time to get here. We'll talk about that. Amazon and Dollar Tree. For some reason, Dollar Tree is like the milkshake that brings the boys to the yard. It's just unbelievable. People just love the Dollar Tree hauls. Ooh, Dollar Tree haul video. And then they get their massive haul videos. Alright, anywho. I'm on my game today! This guy's whacked. I'm shutting this off. Click! Hey, everybody. No. Okay. Where shall we start? Where shall we begin? Sit back, relax, enjoy. We're not in a hurry here on PMacMovies. We're just hanging out. Which reminds me, one of my YouTube, somebody who comments on my videos, let me know that my old YouTube buddy Spy Cat passed away from a drug overdose, which I haven't confirmed if it's true or not. I wouldn't think that somebody would lie about that, and he's said it a couple times. Apparently he has some family that lives around where Spy Cat lives, and the guy made some really entertaining videos. It's hard, and I haven't really been close with him for a couple years because he just stopped making videos after his girlfriend left him, and he went into like a spiral. So I mean, it's not shocking that this happened, but it is sad, and I'll always remember him. I'll always remember Spy Cat. He had some great videos. He'd be biking around San Francisco, talking to people, getting in arguments. Obviously had some issues, but very entertaining videos. I liked the guy. He was fun and very entertaining, and it's really sad. It's sad in general when people, have serious depression issues and substance abuse issues, and this is unfortunately another one of those cases, but hopefully he is in a better place now. Obviously he was really struggling in this one. So let's move on to the haul. Let's start off with Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree. All right, Dollar Tree. What did we get? Everybody's already gotten all these. I did find a Blu-ray of The Benefactor starring Richard Gere. I had bought the DVD of this. Maybe I can exchange it or something. I don't know. But this also stars Dakota Fanning, Theo James. 92 minutes. I tend to get these Momentum Pictures ones. I know, they tend to have kind of artsy movies from what I've seen. So grab that one. I got Open Grave here with Slippy Dippy. I do have this on DVD, and I enjoyed the movie. I believe it was a zombie movie. It's been a little bit since I watched it, but it was kind of like a post-apocalyptic kind of zombie thing, and it was pretty entertaining. I also got a copy for my buddy Ben, who reached out. He was looking for a few, and I think that's the only extra that I found of the ones that he wanted, so I picked him up that one. And then I got Surveillance, which was a Dollar Tree DVD previously. I finally found the Blu-ray directed by Jennifer Lynch. Any relation to David? Probably not. I have no idea. This is a magnet one, and it is starring Bill Pullman. Bill Pullman's pretty good. It's Bill right there. And then I got one, I think I only saw one copy of this among the several stores that I went to. It's a Shout Factory release called Vinyl. Doesn't look like anything that would be that great to me. I'm glad I got it, though, because it looks to be one of the rarer ones from this batch. It says, Think Spinal Tap meets School of Rock. Well, that doesn't sound bad. I like School of Rock. And then I got this one for Charmy. It's a Christian movie called Do You Believe here, from Pure Flix, starring Sam. Hey, Sam. Mr. Frodo. Sam. Samwise Gamgee, whatever he is. Sean Astin there. Rudy. What is wrong with you, PMac? This one I had seen there at DVD, and I passed on it, but I found a Blu-ray copy, and I was like, I might as well snag it. It's another Momentum Pictures, an Orion one, called Wannabe. I don't know any of these. Patricia Arquette, that name sounds familiar, but is she, so she's got brown hair in this. I think she's usually blonde. I think that's why I'm getting confused about her. This one looks really cool, and then it's got a really nice slippy dippy, the shadow effect here. Jonathan Rhys Meyers is good. I like him in that Dracula show. And then Cam Gigandet, which I've seen his name before, but I don't really know who he is. It looks like What's-His-Face is also in this, Michael Bain from Terminator. Michael Bain. This is a nice slipcover, though. It's glossy. I like it. I like that slippy, especially for $1. Beer me. And then I got some DVDs. I got In the Flesh, Season 2. Actually looked like this show got good reviews. 2-discer. And if I knock that coffee over, it's going to go all over, like, into all these movies. And there's not just Dollar Tree movies here. There's, like, boutique movies, expensive. So, PMac, maybe you shouldn't have coffee out. But nonetheless. I got this Asian one called Black and White, The Dawn of Assault, which I think I read that this is a prequel to a TV show that they have in Chinese TV show. This is put out by Shout Factory. Then I got Monkey King, Hero is Back, which didn't necessarily look great, but I looked into it a little bit. It looked like it might be entertaining, and I like the live action Monkey King movies. Jackie Chan is apparently a voice in this. This one looks cool. Kung Fu Traveler. This is Cinedigm. I was glad to find this one. It looks really fun, actually, like an Asian sci-fi movie. What is this one? Let's see. This is also Chinese. Then I got Pusher 3. I also got Pusher 2. And I actually bought 2 copies, but they both have this, the discs do not look right. I didn't try playing them, but they don't look right. They have some sort of, like, substance on them, which sometimes happens to these ones that have been sitting around for a while. But this is, Nicholas Winding Refn. I guess it's a trilogy by him. I believe he made a few movies there with What's-His-Face. That famous actor, I can't remember what his name is. I can't even remember any movies he's been in, but he's a pretty good actor. The guy from Lars and the Real Girl. Oh, Ryan Gosling, I got it. Ryan Gosling. Alright, and then we got another... This is a Shout Factory IFC Films. Had to beer myself. It is Donnybrook. Starring Frank... I like Frank Grillo. I didn't even realize he was in this. Jamie Bell. And I don't know the other people. Directed by Tim Sutton, 102 minutes. These IFC ones tend to be pretty good. And this was just 2018. So this hasn't been out very long. Already $1. And then I got this 2-pack, which I don't have either of these. All About the Benjamins and Money Talks. Look like they could be fun ones. Apparently they're both in widescreen. And they're both on one disky. So I do have a bag. I don't even remember what I have in this bag, quite honestly. Me and Charmaine went out to some Rochester area ones. So I picked up, like I said, I picked up another copy of Open Grave because Ben was interested in that one. And what else do I got in here? Maybe some duplicate stuff. I can't remember. Oh, I got Absence here, which I had heard somebody else get and wanted it. Not that it looks great necessarily, but wanted to snag it up. Oh, here's that Pusher 2. Let me see if I can show you the disc. If the lighting... It's like a... Look at that. You can see the substance on it there. See that? That's all over the whole disc. And it's not just like fingerprints or something that wipes off. See, you can see it? And that was on both. You can see it in the light there. That was on both Pusher 2 copies. So you may want to avoid this one. Or not. Up to you. Still Alice, which I already have. Live by Night. Grabbed some more copies of them. What else do we... I got some stuff that I didn't already get in here, I think. Jeez, that is slippery. I do already have Deadlands, but this one had the Slippy. That's a nice Slippy, too. That's a beautiful Slippy. I got Deep in the Valley, which I probably wouldn't necessarily have gotten, but I saw Chris Pratt is actually in this. I don't mind Denise Richards either. These movies tend to actually be kind of fun. You know, they're not good movies, but you know what you're in for, like that kind of American Pie sort of thing. And I got this one because Michael Keaton's in it. I like Michael Keaton. He looks pretty badass on the cover of this. Blindsided. Yeah, he's probably in the movie for like a minute, but I really don't know. But Michelle Monaghan's also in this. She's in, she's a pretty big actress, I suppose. Looks like this was from 2012, put out by Cinedigm, so that was kind of a good one. I don't know that I saw many copies of that between the stores. And then I got Guns for Hire. This is actually a Sony. This has got Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Ben Mendelsohn, who's had some big role. Like, he's been in some big movies, Ready Player One, and I think one of the Star Wars ones. He was in Rogue One. Tony Shalhoub's in this, Orlando Jones. Looks like it could be a fun one. Looks like kind of a John Wick sort of thing. Alright, what else we got in here? We got, this one actually got really good reviews. It's We Are What We Are, put out by E1 from 2013. Looks like a little horror where they're a cannibalistic family or something. Alright. And then I got another Momentum one called Last Word. Looked like it got pretty mediocre reviews, so I snagged it up. And I got Dead Rising Endgame, which Geriatric Bill, I believe, sent me. I believe he sent me one of the Dead Rising movies. I'm not even sure how many there are, but I believe he sent me one on Blu-ray, and it might have been like a foreign one. I can't remember. They look like they'd be fun anyway. It's got, I guess Jesse Metcalf is the main guy in these. Billy Zane's in this one. Dennis Haysbert is in this. When you see Sony Pictures Classics movies, you snag them if they're cheap and ask questions later. Waltz with Bashir, which is an animated movie. Got very good reviews. Decided for $1 I would snag it 90 minutes. That didn't necessarily look like something I was too into, but you know, you don't want to. You just pay the buck, and but Sony Pictures Classics do tend to be good, you know, artsy kind of stuff. And then I got this. It looks like it's like a BBC miniseries or something called Him. It is 140 minutes. There is some other BBC miniseries and stuff too, or movies or whatever they are, movies miniseries that I passed on. I looked up the reviews and looked into them. But this one I couldn't really find much on, but it sounded good. The other ones tended to get like bad reviews, so I was like, I'm not even gonna waste $1 on them. Alright, let's put these away. Alright. These ones can really get put away too, for that matter. Let's get rid of these. PMac, you're wasting my time. You should be editing this down. Tough shit. But we are gonna hurry up here. I got some eBay stuff. I got Broadchurch. This is the complete series, I believe. It's series 1 through 3, put out by Acorn in the UK. I read that this set's region free. It might not play in Sony players, but I believe most region A players it will work. I just noticed it's got kind of a nice dent there in the back, but I'm not too worried about it. I think this was like $36, and I did start watching this, and it seemed really interesting. I believe each season is 8 episodes, and it's all focused on one case. But it looked good so far. It's got David Tennant. I don't know who Olivia Colman is, but it's got David Tennant in it. And it seems solid. 6 discs. Let's see, where should I don't want to put that there. And then I bought, I've been getting a lot of these like UK, and I guess this one's Australia, set in Australia anyway, these murder mystery type of thing, detective shows. I got Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries. Now I could tell by looking at the cases, they don't look like cases that Acorn uses, and then I looked at the discs, and a bunch of them were scratched, first of all, but on the bottom it just says, like, you know, the name of it, like it says Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries, season 1, whatever, disc 2, the like regular, like actual Blu-rays and DVDs, they just have like a code on the bottom. They don't have that. So they're really good bootlegs. Like, you wouldn't necessarily know unless, you know, you've seen a lot. Like, you know, they still have the disc artwork. They got all the Acorn stuff on them. So they're like replicated discs of the real discs, but they're not real. I think I paid like $25 for these, and I sent a message to the eBay seller. Like, I looked through them, and you know, I saw these issues, so I know that these are fakes more or less, and and he just refunded me. So he refunded me, and I get to keep these, and they still work and everything. I mean, the picture quality didn't look great, but it might be the same as the DVDs. I don't know. Alright. I think what we're going to do is, I'm going to have to take a little break here, so we're either going to... I'm either going to edit this together. I hope I still have the editing stuff to edit this together. I haven't used it in so long. Or I'm just going to make separate videos. So let's take a look at the MVD ones first. And then I'm going to take a break. And then I'm either going to continue this video in a second part, or I am going to just end this video, upload it, and then upload the other one tomorrow or something. But MVD had a sale around Thanksgiving time. And this is what I got. So this was $12. I had been waiting for this to be on sale. It was a little bit, I thought I'd be able to get it for about $10, but is this Bolo Young double feature with Blood Fight and Ironheart. So total, this is 192 minutes. This is actually cheaper now at Best Buy and Amazon. I believe it's $10.99 now, so it's like $1 cheaper or something. So if you're interested in that, that's the cheapest price it's been. Then I got Sukiyaki Western Django. I believe this was $13. I did get the slipcover with it. This actually, it's a Takashi Miike movie, and it has Quentin Tarantino in it. Yo, Adrian, I got it slippy. I got I See You with Sylvester Stallone. I believe this was $10, possibly $9. This one I was back and forth on. I do already have the set that has this along with like a Dolph Lundgren movie and a Van Damme movie and a Jason Statham movie, but that version isn't very good, and I believe there's actually like a... Oh yeah, it's called. It's got the version called Detox on this or something. Detox, but it's in standard definition. So I don't know. This was directed by Jim Gillespie, by the way, and it's got some other folks in it. Not a very highly regarded movie, but it does have Tom Berenger, Sean Patrick Flannery, Robert Patrick, Jeffrey Wright, and Chris Christopherson. So it's actually got quite the cast here. Interesting. My Slippy isn't mint, but what can you do? This was one that I really wanted, and I figured it would probably be a little bit cheaper than the $13 it was, but still a good deal for this. It is split second from the MVD Rewind collection. This is probably one of the better movies on the MVD Rewind collection. Excellent artwork there. I believe it has a 4K transfer. I do have the UK version of this. There's the reverse artwork, by the way. I do have the UK one of this, and the picture quality just isn't very good. But I'll tell you what, the movie is very fun. Also, this has a buttload of special features, which I don't think the UK one has. So I would highly recommend, if you like sci-fi, if you like Rutger Hauer, if you like it's kind of like he's after a monster sort of thing, and it's gritty, it's low budget, but it's a fun one. It's a really fun movie. I really enjoyed it. I was entertained. And then I got one that just looked good. I had never heard of it, but it's Max Reload and the Nether Blasters with Slippy. 101 minutes. I believe this was $10. It kind of reminded me something of Ready Player One, like a low-budget Ready Player One. I have no idea if it's actually decent or not. I guess I'll find out. I got Getting Even with Dad with Macaulay Culkin. I have never seen this. I read some favorable stuff about it. I like Macaulay Culkin movies from when he was younger, so I'm surprised that I never saw this one in particular. Maybe I did see it when I was younger. I just don't recall it. Macaulay's doing the 666 sign there on the bottom. You conspiracy theorists. And then we got First Snow starring Guy Pearce. I like Guy Pearce. I do have this movie on DVD, and I remember I probably watched it 11 years ago or so, 11 or 12 years ago, something like that. And I remember it being good. I don't remember much of the movie, though. Like, if I watched it today, I think it would be like watching it the first time again. Looks like this is region-free, directed by Mark Fergus. Also starring Piper Perabo and William Fichtner, who I like. William Fichtner's really good. So, First Snow. I believe this one was $9. $9 for that. So, I got some good stuff there. I do have to take a potty break. So I am going to end this portion of the video. So again, either this video will continue on. If it doesn't continue on, then check out the second part to this, which I will upload tomorrow. We'll see you next time on PMacMovies. Or maybe we'll just continue.